There are two ways to get your students access to MyOpenMath. The first that we use at Heartland is the really easy way, embedding your course in Canvas, connecting your course to Canvas, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. The way we set that up, students will automatically have access to MyOpenMath when they log into Canvas, once they log into their Heartland student account. The courses will connect, everything will transfer back and forth. Students will never visit the MyOpenMath site. Everything will happen within Canvas, grades will transfer back and forth, and students will never have to log into an extra site. That's very smooth, very convenient. If you were teaching a course not using Canvas, or you just weren't planning to connect the courses to Canvas, there's also a way to register a new student. And in this case, the students would log into MyOpenMath, complete all of their work here, and if you're not connecting your course to Canvas, then you would have to manually transfer grades over, or if you were using another system, Blackboard, something like that, you'd have to manually move grades over. But to set a student up with an account for MyOpenMath, if you're not connecting your course to Canvas, would be to click that register a new student link, have them create a username and password. They would enter their first and last name as well as an email address. It's not required, but I would strongly recommend that they use their official school email account. It would just help to better ensure FERPA laws and other privacy standards are being met. They can choose whether they're going to receive notifications. They're going to validate that they are 13 years or older and agree to the terms of use. The next thing that they would need would be a course ID and enrollment key. We haven't gotten into creating a course yet, so we haven't seen where that information comes from, but we'll cover that later on. You would provide them that course ID and enrollment key, or if a student already has a MyOpenMath account, they can enroll in additional courses once you provide them with that course ID and enrollment key. But again, once we get into setting up our courses, we'll see where we access that information that you would provide for them so they can connect to your course specifically.